The poor population in rural areas have all been lifted, thus making the great contribution to realize the Xiaokang society. Since the 18th National Congress of CPC, every year, 10 million more people lifted out of poverty, which equal to the population of a medium-sized country. And the income level for these group of poor people also significantly improved, and also give priority to our work to seeing that the basic living needs of rural poor populations were met, and that such people have access to compulsory education, basic medical services, and housing. And also give a great support and guarantee to safe drinking water. 20 million poor patients also received classified treatment. The families long troubled by the diseases, now they could straighten their backs. Nearly 20 million people in poverty enjoyed basic living allowance and the poverty alleviation relief. 24 million people in poverty, as well as the severely disabled, received and enjoyed living and nursing care allowance. 1.1 million people in poverty now became a member of forest rangers. They protect our lucid water and lush mountains, which also in return give us the great access. No matter it's at the snow-covered plateau, Gobi Desert, or cliffs, or mountainous areas, the sunlight of the poverty alleviation efforts shined in every corner. The destiny of countless people thus had changed, and these people's dream could be realized, and their happiness could happen and realize. The development pace of social and economic development in impoverished regions were improved in big strides. Thus, we have seen ground changes in their landscapes. The development in these areas have been sped up, and their economic strength have strengthened, and the infrastructure constructions also made great advancement. Social undertakings also have made great headways. The issues like difficulties in transportation, get access to the drinking waters, the power, telecommunication, education, and the medical services have been addressed. And the compulsory education areas for the poor families registered. Right now we have seen the school dropout rate realize 0 in a dynamic state. For the qualified countries, townships, villages, right now have the tarmac or cement roads and have the access to bus services and mail services. The newly rebuilt rural roads and also the highway reached 1.1 million kilometers, and new railway mileage was 350,000 kilometers.
The power supply rate reached 99%. And also for the grid power network could offer a power accessibility rate of 100% to the rural villages. For the PV and the 4G percentage in the poor villages, the ratio is also above 98%. 7.9 million households with 25.6 million poor villages have received renovation for their dilapidated houses. We have established 35,000 relocation sites, 2.6 million units of the relocation houses, 9.6 people are able to remove themselves from their previous areas, and they're getting rid of lagging behind and isolation. And these people have been moving into their new homes. Many villages, they no longer need to take the sky bridges, the steel ladders. They don't need to drink the salty water. Now they're able to get access to the clean drinkable water. And they no longer need to live in the muddy houses. Now they are living in the bright and spacious brick house. Thousands of millions of poor families, they can provide education to their kids. And the children don't need to climb mountains and cross rivers to go to schools. Now they're able to live in their schools, and they could have meals in their canteens. And for the 28 minority groups with fewer population, they have shaken off poverty. After the establishment of the new China, for some of the minority groups, they are still under poverty, but right now, they have realized the second leapfrog from poverty to overall moderate prosperity. And we have already conquered all the difficulties in regions with extreme difficulties. And right now we could see a profound changes in the impoverished regions. A new era has begun. For people who have been living out of the poverty, they have refreshed their spirits, and they have strengthened their confidence, and also they have stronger courage. Poverty alleviation has brought us a lot of achievements materially, and also we have gained a lot of spiritual achievements. For the population has been living out of the poverty, they have higher morale. We are able to spread out the core value of socialism. We are able to carry forward the spirit of civilization. People are working diligently, and they are using their own hands to create a new life. And this is a new atmosphere in the poor regions. I still remember for a party secretary who have been leading the villages to cut off a road, to build a road from the cliff, and it takes him 7 years to build the road. The party secretary Mao Xiangling from Xiangxiazhuang village said, if we chisel the mountain and also we build a road, and then we are able to build a wider road, even though our generation will suffer from poverty for tens of years, we will bring good life to the next generation. And also, we have a representative, a villager from Wulong town of Yunnan province, Kunming city, Mr. Zhang Shundong. He used to say, even though we are physically disabled, but we are not mentally disabled. We have our mind and we have our hands. We will think, we will do what we can. So you could see for the spiritual world, for these impoverished people, they have enriched their mindset. They have stronger mind, and also they are more flexible, and also they have higher morale. There is a profound change from inside out. The party groups and the villages, we could see the relations have been significantly improved, which means we have a solid ruling foundation of CPC in rural areas. For party cadres and the party members, they respond to the call of CPC Central Committee. They have shown passion and also they are using their actions to deliver their commitment. In the cause of poverty alleviation, they have dedicated themselves and make tremendous achievements. For some of the poverty alleviation cadres, they bear the spirit to save the public. They treat the poor villages as their relatives. They work overtime. They're doing a lot of hard work. When there is a difficulty and there's a critical time, they would like to go to the front line. Now you can see their painstaking efforts is in different places and thousands of households. They have been climbing the highest mountains. They're going through the most dangerous road. They visited the most distant villages and staying in the house of those who are in extreme poverty. Where there is a need, that's where they are. Some villagers said, as long as I'm able to work, I will always serve the villages. I would like to bring all of the villages to a better life. He said, I'm a CPC member. I have to lead the others and shake off poverty. The grassroots party organizations have been fully leveraged their role while building the party and doing the work of poverty alleviation. They have realized self-development, and also we could see a big improvement in the party governance in the rural areas. For the general public in the rural areas, they listened to the guidance of the CPC and followed the guidance of the CPC. They all say CPC member take the lead and we will follow the steps with the CPC member, and then we will see hope for poverty alleviation. And they always say we would like to hand the national flag because it is very auspicious. And they also say, don't forget the well diggers when you drink this well. We will not forget CPC for poverty alleviation. Now you could see a big improvement for the relations between the party and the villages